Night settled over the desert like a quiet storm. Israel camped beside the Red Sea, pressed between mountains, wrapped in shadows, unsure of the way forward. God placed them there on purpose, a moment set in motion, a story waiting to break open. Behind them, a distant rumble grew. Not thunder, but 600 chariots, horsemen shaking the earth, torches flickering in the dark. The ground trembled. Fear moved through the people like wind through dry grass.
Were there no graves in Egypt? Did you bring us here to die?
Fear not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord.
Lift up your staff, stretch out your hand over the sea.
Dust rose high from the chariots' charge. Lanterns flickered as the army loomed large. Children cried out with fear in their eyes. Did you bring us here just to watch us die? Moses stood firm with the staff in his hand, facing the sea, facing death, facing sand. He lifted his voice with the fire inside. Stand still and watch what God will provide. The angel moved behind them. The cloud turned into flame. God stood between his people and the armies that came. Then the waters trembled, the east wind blew, the sea split open, and dry ground broke through. Walls of water rising, freedom in the cold. God made a pathway where there was no path at all.
All night long the wind roared across the deep. The sea peeled back like a curtain of shadows. The ground dried beneath their feet.
Israel stepped forward into the impossible. God held the waters high, a corridor carved by his breath. Children ran through with wonder and awe. Parents walked fast with the fear they saw. But every step forward was covered by grace. Every heartbeat carried by God's embrace. Egypt charged in with fury and pride. Chariots rattled as they stormed inside. But wheels came off and horses cried. The Lord fought for Israel on the ocean side.
The Lord fights for them. Turn back!
Moses, stretch out your hand again.
Lord, your will be done.
Moses reached the shoreline, turned back toward the sea, lifted up his staff as God said, now watch me. And the waters thundered, the walls crashed down. The army was swallowed, every chariot drowned. God stood victorious, he answered Israel's call. The sea returned to silence, and he delivered them all. The sea roared back into place. The night fell quiet. The army of Egypt vanished beneath the waves. Israel stood on the far shore, free for the first time in generations. The God who split the sea had crushed the oppressor. The God who led them out would lead them on. The morning broke with victory's light. Chains fell off in the dawn's first sight. Israel stood with hearts made new. The God who saves had brought them through. The waters calmed where armies fell, a silent grave where pride once swelled. The Lord of hosts had fought so well, no force on earth could break his will. Lift your voice, let praises rise. The God of glory split the skies. Hope has conquered every night. He leads his people by his might. He tore the waters open, he broke the fear of death. He led his people forward with his delivering breath. Lift your hands in holy fire, let every heart proclaim. He parts the seas before us, all glory to his name. The sea could not stop him, the army could God.